Hello everyone. For those of you who are just watching this for the first time, I've not watched any of my other videos. A while back I had purchased a booster pack box of the Pokemon XY Evolutions, and I got it for a very low price from out of country and is no longer listed on the site I bought it from for very obvious reasons, as we will soon go into. Kind of beat up when it got here, but that's to be expected because these aren't exactly legit. Went ahead and opened up all of them here, and as you can see, their packaging is pretty questionable, but they do claim they have 10 additional game cards, and then supposedly on the back there they say that you get one of the code cards for online booster pack, which is obviously false. A lot of the ones I did open up, I think it was usually roughly around 9 cards. There might have been a few that had like 10, but very few of them did. I think most of them just had like 9. So yeah, went through the process of opening up all those and got them all sorted out here. So I thought I'd show everyone what I have here, and of course starting off with big pack here. These are just the basics. I'm obviously not going to go through all of them, otherwise we'll be here forever. But you know, you got lots of duplicates of your cards here. These are the ones that look like they could be legit. One thing I noticed with the packs is that a lot of them had the same type of setup. Like you would have maybe a different special card in there, but everything else looked like it was more or less the exact same thing. And of course, you get to the bottom there, you get some of these that look like they could be good, like, you know, this Charizard here, but from what I could find online, there was none of the official Charizard cards that have that pose. It's usually the one with him doing a flame attack. And of course, your trainer cards here. And some energy cards. I was surprised I don't think I had any fire ones, but most of the other ones here. So, yeah. Nice big pile of regulars. Next up, I've got these break cards, which in one of my previous videos, I think I said that I didn't think they were legit, and went to look up, and they are legit. It's just, it really threw me off that they are like this instead of like that. But yeah, we got these ones here like Ninetales and Machamp. See, we got Starmie, Nidoking. Now, this is the first set to where you could kind of get a hint that they might not be what they're supposed to be. If I can zoom in here a little bit. With the Ninetales, it says evolves from Yanmega, which I can't think of what Yanmega is, but I'm pretty sure Vulpix is not a different name for that. But yeah, those were the break cards. They do look unique at least, but I am looking them up online. I guess they're really nothing too special. And next up here, we've got the variants of Shiny, which shiny because a lot of these are just glossed over, so there's nothing really special to them at all. So there might be a little bit of a glare there just because of it being all glossy and all that. But we got some that don't really know why they would be shinies. A couple there that, you know, if it was legit, might actually be worth something. I like this Gyarados here. And then, you know, hollow forms, or shiny forms. I don't know what the proper term is. I think it's supposed to be hollow. Of trainer cards as well. And energy cards. And there was one of the EX cards. Zapdos, which would have been another one that would have been a decent amount. Pikachu and the Surfing Pikachu, which really caught my attention. That was one of the first packs I opened up. Alright, now for the next set, to show you that we've got some fakes here, we've got misspellings. We got Magnerton, Electode, Hilting Scarf, we got a Pidgeot EX, and then these were the ones that were really tragic. We got Caterpie EX in blue form, and Caterpie EX in red form. Obviously not supposed to be Caterpie, but that's what they decided to put on there. Kind of a tall tale sign that they could have done a little better trying to pull them off as being legit. Now here was the major giveaway with a lot of these. Now, you look at them from a distance, you might not think much about them. It's just, well, they look like regular cards. You got some nice ones in there too. Get closer to the bottom here, you get, you know, stuff like your Blastoise, your Venusaur. There's Venusaur. But the thing is about every single one of these, up at the top there, put Metapod on the basic Pokemon. So they couldn't even proofread those. All of these have that same issue. Put Metapod on. Put Metapod on. Put Metapod. And put Metapod. Now for the good stuff here. These are the EX cards that came in there. Which, you know, if these would have been legit, could have gave us some decent money here. So we got Gardevoir. We got Zygarde. We got Volcanion. And I think there's two different ones. So yeah, two different looks for that, which should have been a sign that something's going on there. Because I know, I can't remember which one it is. I think this one might have an official one, but this one, the design was taken off of something else. Same with this Alakazam EX. The Pikachu EX here, which I don't even think was part of Evolutions, and, you know, if it was a legit one, would have been, you know, roughly around $20 or so, if I'm not mistaken. The Lucario EX, which was one of my favorite ones. Gotta be a Lucario fan. And then we got Mewtwo EX, and then again, this one I think has two different variations. But I don't remember this one actually being legit. And of course, with the design going over the border there, kind of iffy there. Then you got your Charizard EX. The Venusaur EX, which here's another good example. As you can see, with the border, you can see just a little bit of a yellow right in there, which means that this was not cut properly. So, you know, we got Venusaur EX, we got Pidgeot EX, and then we got some of the good ones here. The Mega Venusaur, I think that's what it means with the M. The M Blastoise EX. And a couple of Mews there. The full art of Misty Determination. And there we go. There's I think the Mewtwo EX. That was supposed to be the legit art form. And then Charizard EX. Most of them do look pretty nice, but yeah, just because of the fact that, you know, there's those obvious signs, there's no need for me to go and ask an expert or, you know, ask anyone in the fandom if there's any chance of any of these being legit. These are all 100% fakes. Now, if I were to attempt to, or, well, I should correct myself, if I were to have had a legit box and these ones that I had here were the real deal, I think I calculated with main ones I checked, I would have had maybe roughly $230 to $250 US dollars in value with majority of these cards, not including the ones that probably have gotten less than $1 on. I think I just checked on the ones that would have given me like $5 or more. And thank goodness I did not spend that much on this thing. I got it at a very low price, which should have been the first telltale sign that it was not legit. So it would have been bad enough just to have one. But I've got another one here. I have not opened this one yet. You really can't expect there to be too much difference between your first one there. It's just going to be a lot of wasted paper, I would say. I highly doubt there'd be any interest. I'm not even sure if I've looked online to see if there's any remote interest in bootleg or fake Pokemon cards. I have a feeling that most of the time people take a look at them and either throw them in the trash or just turn them away, say, no, we're not touching that. If there was an interest out there, I don't really know if I'd have any real interest in any of these. Of course, that the Lucario EX and some of the steel cards I'd probably keep. Probably some of the Mew and Mewtwo ones, just because, you know, popular character, and for the most part the cards do look nice and all, even if they aren't the real deal. And of course, if you're playing the card game for fun and didn't want to fork out the money for those legit things, and you got that option there. Well, I think this has probably been one of my longer videos. I've been rambling on way too long. Hope this was entertaining for some people and maybe informative for others on what to look out for. And of course, the obvious thing is, you know, if it sounds like it's too good of a deal, it's because it's not a good deal. I hope everyone stays safe and healthy out there, and we'll see you all next time. Take care.